news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Pretty insane story here. 6 South Florida men are facing federal charges after prosecutors say they kidnapped 2 victims from the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort, held them against their will, tortured them, and demanded money.
Oh my gosh. Were they like watching them and stalking them and saw like, oh, okay, we can mark these people.
There's premeditation that goes into this. I don't know what the depth of it is, but the FBI alleges the victims were forcibly taken from the resort in May and transported to another location.
Oh my gosh, that's what they say. Never let them take you to the second location because your chances of surviving at the second location dwindle significantly. You should put up the biggest fight you can at the first location. Scream, yell, cause a distraction.
But you weren't there. You don't know all the situation. You don't know the things.
I feel like I kind of know how it went down.
You got the whole narrative,
If
yeah.
someone's got a gun to your head and you don't see it coming, and then all of a sudden there's a knife to your ribs, you might not fight back and do what they tell you to do.
I think you're supposed to fight.
At the second location, the victims were allegedly beaten, threatened with firearms, and tortured with a blowtorch.
Oh my gosh.
Virginia's right. You should have fought.
And the whole time, the villains were trying to extort money and valuables from them.
Whoa.
They say that eventually the victims were released and the FBI later identified and arrested the suspects. The 6 defendants have been charged with federal crimes including kidnapping, conspiracy, and weapons-related offenses.
This was at Margaritaville?
Yes, it was in Hollywood Beach.
She's burglar in paradise.
Oh.
God, let's go.
That's it, baby.
Dang, that's intense. Are we sure this wasn't like an inside job, like somebody in their family knew they
Don't
would
know.
be there?
Do not know on that yet. We'll see what winds up happening. But
They got everybody involved?
they say they got 6, so I don't know if they'll get more or not. As of right now, there's no report on that. They say if convicted, the men could face lengthy federal prison sentences, I would imagine.
That's crazy.
Here's a guy that almost went to the big house, and he shouldn't have. He's suing several law enforcement agencies after being wrongfully arrested because an AI facial recognition system falsely identified him as a suspect in an attempted child luring case.
Oh, no.
In 2024, investigators used blurry surveillance images from a Jacksonville Beach McDonald's and received a 93% facial recognition match to 52-year-old Robert Dillon of Fort Myers, more than 300 miles away.
Oh, no.
This is going to suck if you have a bunch of doppelgangers. I mean, V. Kevin Ralston's got doppelgangers out there.
And they used a grainy video, and they were at 93.
Despite evidence that the undermined the match, including location data and the fact that Dillon had never been to Jacksonville Beach, police obtained an arrest warrant and charged him. He was arrested at home in front of his family.
Oh, my God.
Imagine explaining to them, be like, I didn't do this. He had to spend a night in jail. He posted bond and says he suffered financial and reputational damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a child luring case.
That's horrifying.
You absolutely have a case here.
Yeah, prosecutors eventually dropped the charge and are like, I think we got the wrong guy despite what AI's saying. I know they're saying we got a 93% match here, but they say the case is at least the 15th known wrongful arrest or prosecution linked to facial recognition errors in the U.S.
Wow, that is scary, y'all, because that means any of us could fall victim to this.
And that's what a person that would try to lure a child say, I didn't do it. I swear I'm innocent. Okay, buddy. Tell it to the judge.
Wow.
That's rough, man.
That is scary.
Yeah, no doubt. Pretty crazy stuff. 46-year-old Corey Codington crashed his SUV last Saturday in Deerfield Beach and then carjacked a woman who stopped to help. He then drove the stolen car to Chick-fil-A, got out of the car, all covered in blood. A man's like, dude, you okay? And he's like, does it look like I'm okay? Then he reached over and stole a French fry from a child.
Is this a movie?
And asked if anybody would order him a milkshake. Feels like a Mad Libs, doesn't it?
Did anybody order him a milkshake?
I know he left without a milkshake. He then ran over to a gas station where police caught up with him. Then he got combative with the cops before they were able to finally cuff him and haul him back to the station.
My goodness.
I mean, what a crazy stuff. They did find more than 10 grams of ecstasy on him. I don't know if that would be surprising or not.
He stole my car. Stopped to make sure he was okay. I got out of my car. He ended up taking my car and driving off with it. Glad I didn't get hit. I'm glad I wasn't in the car when he stole my car.
We were sitting right there, and then a man came from the street and ran over like the grass. Yeah, the grass. And then he came and stole a chip from children. And he wanted a milkshake, and then he jumped over the fence and went that way.
Whoa.
Oh, he got some bad stuff.
Yeah, I guess he did.
He was on ecstasy. He stole the car, and then he started humping the car.
Man.
Yeah, that's not a good batch of ecstasy.
This is an insane story out of Boston. 2 children ages 11 and 12 were robbed at gunpoint while running a lemonade stand.
Oh my goodness, how sad.
2 juveniles came up, approached the stand, asked if they accepted Apple Pay, and then they grabbed the cash box while one pulled a gun on the 11 and 12-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
They then fled with about $50. Thankfully, the children are unharmed. They were a little shaken up, though.
They're not going to be okay for a while.
I mean, pretty crazy, right?
Something that should not happen to young kids with just having a lemonade stand.
A South Boston father says his young son and daughter were threatened with a gun by 2 other children at their lemonade stand Wednesday afternoon. It happened at the corner of East and West 9th Streets.
And they said, we're just going to take this. And they took my sons and daughters kind of their money bank that they had all their cash in. And as they did that, they flashed a gun that they had in their waistband, which immediately my sons and daughters' first reaction was just to take whatever you want.
David Burns says the thieves took off with cash, which hasn't been found.
It was heartbreaking. It was chilling. I was honestly like, this can't be real.
Yeah, and unfortunately, despite surveillance images, they've made no arrests as of yet.
Wow.
I mean, think about it, though. That's kind of an easy take for a criminal mind. You see a couple kids out there, especially modern day, if it's a nice neighborhood, they probably got some loot on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$50 what they got.
$50 is a lot to have for a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
Whether you're breaking change or whatever, that's a lot of cash.
Come on, Boston.
Well, young adults, maybe even teens, have been causing some issues. Now, they keep calling them Knicks fans. I don't know if they were, but after every game, people in New York City are just using it as a chance to just destroy the city. And I don't know if you saw the video from inside that Five Guys in Manhattan after Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
No, what'd they do?
It was about 3 a.m. Roughly a dozen people entered the restaurant on West 42nd Street. They assaulted the 24-year-old worker with chairs and stools. They chased him behind the counter, trapped him under furniture.
Oh my gosh.
The employee reportedly was targeted because he was a San Antonio Spurs fan.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
God.
But he wasn't even wearing any gear at the time.
Well, he's at work.
There's videos of people they're walking down the street in a Spurs jersey and they just get out of nowhere, just an ass beating.
I mean, it's not making Knicks fans look very likable, the way they're handling every single game.
What are we doing?
Now, does the Knicks, in your opinion, have any responsibility of trying to taper this down, or can they not even do anything?
Who knows? I mean, they may do a message, be like, hey, can we be cool and not try to destroy the city? Because that's all they're doing. They're knocking stuff over. They're bashing in windows, or just, that's all they're doing. It's kind of like you blow a whistle, like, let's go. All right, let's just tear everything
pretend
up.
to be Knicks fans and just wreak havoc.
Well, then I saw a video yesterday of one of the Spurs players, and he was really giving it to the Knicks fans, everybody. I'm like, wow, good for him. And then I go, wait a minute, I think this might be AI'd.
I saw a video. It might have been AI'd as well.
I think it's AI.
The Spurs were walking in their hotel and people were egging them.
No, that was real. That was Wembanyama got hit with an egg.
What the
Their
hell?
big star player.
What are we doing, guys?
I mean, it's getting to the point where it's like you're not really wanting to root for the Knicks.
no.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like you guys don't deserve this. I know it's been 50 years, and it could have been a cool story, but the fact that they had 15 arrests, had to take 56 people into custody, 10 people were injured. I saw one, they came up and punched a cop, a New York cop, and they wrestled that guy to the ground, and he's going to jail. But
I hope they tased him right in his pink parts.
Yeah, I mean, that's just absolutely insane. But yeah, you're watching this. I'm like going, yeah, you know what? Go Spurs.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, has the Knicks as an organization, have they made any kind of press release whatsoever?
I haven't seen it. I don't know. Maybe they have. It's eluded me. If they've done it, they need to get out there a little bit more often because I haven't seen it yet.
It is ridiculous, the beatings that I have seen on social media of people just walking down the street in a Spurs jersey, and like 10 guys start attacking him and punching him in the face, like, and then making him take off the jersey and burn it right there on the street as he's bleeding from his face. Like, Knicks, what are y'all doing?
You got to go to New York for your award, Kev.
Yep.
Do you have the nards to accept that award in a Spurs jersey?
I might.
Please don't.
They would rip me from limb to limb.
Oh, they would.
Yeah, they would.
We don't need that heat.
And a video from the Toronto mayor is going a little bit viral here today. They were talking about this police officer who is passed, sadly, and Mayor Olivia Chow was trying to say something very nice about the situation, but people were making more comments about, I guess, her flub on this one word.
There are no words that can ease the pain of the family, the loved ones, and the colleagues across the service. They are very much in our thoughts as they face this profound loss.
They are very much in our, what did she say? I think people were kind of looking around and be like, did you hear that?
They are very much in our thoughts as they...
Very much in your farts.
Look,
How unfortunate.
We can have a little levity here. Come on. It's a sad story, but farts, come on, brings it back.